Welcome back, you little dirty wasteland wanderers. It's your boy the Feltmeister here. Today we're doing Can You Beat Fallout 3 as Ponyboy Curtis. Now, if you've done any time in the American school system, sounds like prison, yeah, you've probably read The Outsiders at some point in your life. Maybe that's just where I lived, but I'm pretty sure it's like part of like literature, whatever. I don't know, maybe it's just statewide. Anyway, it's not the point here. Ponyboy is a greaser, so that entitles me to wear the Total Snake's jacket and only use the switchblade for the entire run. I'm pretty sure it's going to end great for me.
A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
That's me. I'm baby boy. I'm James's baby boy. And who am I exactly? I'm Ponyboy Curtis, the one and only. To become Ponyboy, we have to assign special attributes. So I chose 5 in strength, 6 in perception, 3 in endurance, 8 in charisma, 5 in intelligence, 6 agility, and 7 luck. Dad, look at my cool bear. Dad, he doesn't care. He just told me to go down the hall and play with the Mata. I'll take my bear where I'm wanted. I then chose to eat the sweet roll, and then I put my ass in Butch's face. Officer Gomez came yelling at me and told me to stop. There's nothing like spending quality time with Dad, so we take a picture to treasure the moment forever. Talking with Mr. Crotch, I have no idea what Butch is doing, but he's sitting a sick dab. He lets me cheat in the goat. I choose melee weapons, sneak, and medicine for my tag skills. As we wake up, the whole vault's in panic. I take Butch a switchblade to help his mom because he's too much of a little puss to go in there and actually do something himself. So with the other weapons I'm going to sell, I grab the switchblade, I head in the room, and I start squashing bugs.
What? My mom's gonna be okay! You're the best friend I've ever had, man! Hey! I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
And just like that, we are now Ponyboy. As I stepped into the bright light from the darkness of the vault, I only had 2 things in my mind: Dean Domino and a ride home.
At your service.
Wow, I had no idea Jacksepticeye was in Fallout 3. That's amazing. I then step over Jack's body to read this computer. I find out where dear old Dad went, but first I need supplies, so I hit the Super Duper Mart. In order to thrive, you first must survive. So I was going to kill this raider and take his stuff, but he wanted to go out on his own terms. Inside the Super Duper Mart, I take out every last raider and get stim packs, food, and water.
You can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate.
Before I get rad sickness, I push this cow into the water because I thought it'd be funny. I then drink enough water to get 999 rads. This is how I know I'll survive, because I have to make tough decisions, and I'm willing to do it. Oh, I feel fine. Never better.
Oh, you poor dear.
In the metros, heading towards downtown DC, we kill many a super mutant and many a ghoul. I don't get jump scared in video games often, but this got me, so I ran, and I ran far. Man, these Brotherhood characters, they're something. Nothing could get through that armor. Well, hell. Time to fight, boys.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
And after all the lasers and slicing and cutting, he falls down, and I take off his belongings to repair my switchblade and Tunnel Snake's jacket. In the book, Ponyboy's wanted for murder, so I took out the local sheriff and ran away. I thought I'd come back at a later date when they weren't mad, but then they hurt my head. They hurt my head real bad. Do you guys ever panic? Panic like I did here. I was trying to parkour. I was trying to be cool, but fear set in. But I overcame it. What lab,
It's in the old
bitch?
Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here.
But before I find Dad, I must find myself. For I have sinned. I have murdered. So I disarmed the bomb to make the town feel better.
Have these. A key in the deed to an empty place up behind the brass lantern. You can move in there if you want.
This is what your dad saw before he died.
I'm getting out of here.
It's like Grandma Sparkle knew what was going to happen, so she ran. But little did she know, I can wait. And wait I did until she finally came outside. Grandma Sparkle got what was coming to her. I didn't feel bad. I felt great. That's for you, Paul. Rest in peace, man. Arriving at the Jefferson Memorial, I pull up on Shrek and his homies. He said I wouldn't, so I came down to that motherfucker swamp. Like the youth of today says, I have ops. And how do you deal with ops? You deal with the ops quickly and efficiently and with no mercy. I was then off to Smith Casey's garage to find Dad. But like Walter Goggins says in the show, thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time. So I head on over to Tenpenny's because there's greasers that need help.
My ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, God.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
I tell my girlfriend that same thing every night.
Looking for a handout. He and his kind aren't wanted. End of story.
So into the metro tunnels I go to help Rory Phillips, a fellow ghoul greaser. Well, I'm not a ghoul, but I'm a greaser. We're outcast to society amongst rich folk, so I help him get in Tenpenny Tower. To put the plan in motion, I steal Gustavo's key. I also didn't know you could steal things while being detected and not get in trouble. Outside Tenpenny Tower, Leatherface gives me the skin of his brethren to wear so I don't get killed going inside.
Good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too. What a nice young old man. I hope he makes it. He probably won't though. Tenpenny really looked like he was getting ready to do something. It looked like he was ready for war. But he couldn't even get his gun figured out, so I don't know how he was going to live through this. He charges the feral ghouls. He does not last long. After all that, I need a drink, so I down 3 bottles of vodka, 12 bottles of whiskey, and 3 bottles of wine. But it doesn't even faze Ponyboy. He's drank so much in his life that this is nothing to him. Back at Smith Casey's garage, I put on this nasty 112 jumpsuit. I technically failed the run, but the game makes me, so I don't really count it. They never loved you. In fact, they both hate you and wish you were dead. I then sneak into this guy's basement and put some nice ladies' lacy underwear on the desk. I then tell his wife that he might be a cross-dresser, and this is the 1950s kind of era, so she can't stand for that. She's disgusted. It's 2024, lady, get over it.
What's wrong with being in the basement? What the hell is going on?
You pervert! You disgust me!
Now inside Mabel's house, I fiddle with the gas on her stove. I then run up to her and ask her to make me one of her lovely, delicious pies.
Sure I can, sweetie. Let me just go light the oven to get it warming up.
Wow, I bet her pies are great. I can't wait. Mabel, I think you might have burnt the pie.
Becomes a pint-sized slasher and kill everyone in Tranquility Lane.
Well, Braun or Betty, I can't do that. That's not a switchblade. So I go into the abandoned house and I let the Chinese commandos come out and I let them do their thing. This is just an average day in America. Now that me and Dad have escaped the Matrix, we then walk to Rivet City. We walk far and we walk long. Get him, Dad. Do something. Just don't stand there like that. Protect. Well, great. Now I gotta do something, Dad. Thanks for leaving me in the vault. Thanks for almost getting me killed. Such a great father. As if things couldn't get any worse, a Deathclaw runs up the hill, and James does nothing. He sits there and does this. Whatever this is, I don't know. But it's not helping him, and it's not helping me. So I run. I had an idea. Could I kill this Deathclaw using the switchblade? No. He knocked me into Fallout Season 2. After assaulting Dr. Lee, it's time to go to the Jefferson Memorial.
This is what we've been waiting for. Trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project.
Oh, but Dad, I'm trying to push you
Everything
off.
else can wait until later.
At the Jefferson Memorial, Dad of the Year tells me to go inside and fight giant green men, mutated freaks of nature. Armed with my switchblade, I go down in the basement and I take out mutant after mutant. They never once stood a chance. They put up a fight, but they didn't stand a chance. After taking out this last super mutant, I then kill Anna Holt because I think she's the one that ends up snitching on us later. Yes. Wow, look at the Brotherhood of Steel. Their armor looks way different than it did 30 minutes ago. I wonder what happened. Back inside, Dad and Autumn are trapped in the radiation tube. But this was just pathetic. Look at Colonel Autumn's legs just shaking. And then what is this little pathetic dad dying noise? I don't understand. This was just sad to watch. Okay, this next clip, it's a little long, but I was honestly amazed the amount of people that ended up coming through this door. We take out the first Enclave soldier. We click on the door. The second one spawns in. We attack him with the switchblade, and he does nothing but stand there. Next thing you know, the third one spawns in. He does nothing the same way, so I attack him, and then he starts attacking me. And then I put him down. Nothing else can come through this door, right? No, number 4 comes through the door. So what happens after number 4? I attack him, and guess what? Number 5. I take out number 5, thinking there could be no more left. What do you know? There wasn't. It's okay now. Dr. Lee won't go any further because Garza is having a heart attack, so I then put him out of his misery.
How could you do that to him? I can't believe James raised a son like you. You disgust me.
Yeah, well, you're not too pretty either, and you end up becoming a bitch in Fallout 4. Back to getting sidetracked. I get Vault 101's PA system alert from Amada she sent out. The Vault's in trouble, and I have to help.
But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
Too soon, Wally. Too soon. You'll have to pay for that. Talking with Amada, she tells us the Vault's gone crazy and they split up into 2 factions, the security versus the rebels. Just like me, I'm a rebel, so I join them. So first things first, I go to the security office and I break out Mr. Crotch. He then tells me he heard the security team talking about doing a raid and killing some of the rebels to get the Vault back. So I download that note on my Pip-Boy. I then go and show it to the Overseer. He says he can't control his own Vault, and he gives power to Amada. Amada pulls an Uno reverse card and tells me to leave. Alright, I generally want to know, what member of the Enclave is tasked with going out and putting propaganda up in the wasteland? How did he get this up there? Did he climb? Did he use like a nuclear-powered skylift? I honestly don't know. It's just confusing me. It kind of pissed me off, I'm not going to lie. As of now, I'm a pretty evil character. So I give Mickey water, and I give him more water all the way until I get neutral karma, so I can then go get Butch and have a greaser posse like how it should be.
Gang and everything. The tunnel snakes could ride again! Or, you know, slither again. Whatever.
And just like that, my new greaser pal and I take out a Yao Guai.
Hold it right there, mister. Don't take another step, or we'll blow your fucking head off.
I totally forgot about getting in a little lamplight. So I run straight to Paradise Falls, and the first person I kill is Grouse. I then make my way inside and start taking out as much people as I can. It was here, looking back at the footage. Butch didn't come in. I don't know where he's at, but he's not here. So it's up to me, my switchblade, and my greaser jacket and vault suit to take on all of these slavers. I take a lot of drugs and purified waters, but I make it through, unharmed, and do long parkour jumps that I thought was cool at least.
You can come in, but you better not piss me off.
Funny, my mom used to say the same thing to me when I was a kid. Huh. The little lamplighters must have known I would eventually come here. That's why this is called Murder Path. I kill many super mutants on my way to Vault 87. Now arriving in Vault 87, I talk to Fox. He then tells me he'll get the Gek as long as I release him. So I head on down the hall and I pull the fire alarm to open all doors. But all doors did open, and that's sometimes not good. You gotta know how to close them doors too. So I murdered Sid and every last horrendous creature inside. Ooh, a shiny ball making a funny noise. This is what happens if you don't guard your drink at a bar. The Enclave will come in, slip you a Mickey, then they'll kidnap you and take you to Colonel Autumn's kink chamber. God, I don't want to go there. At least not yet. Give me a couple drinks. Hey, you stay over there, Autumn, you weirdo, you freak. Go touch your weird president's little electronic wiener. After Colonel Autumn got exposed, he exits the room in embarrassment. President Eden comes over the mic and he tells me he's going to free me out of my little kink chamber. I grab my stuff out of the locker ahead. I then turn down the radio and the settings because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yes, I suppose it is. Very well. You shall have your wish. Once you've left, I'll put an end to the Enclave.
After Mansoning President Eden, yes, Mansoning as in like Charles Manson, I got in his head and I made him think all kinds of gibberish and bullcrap, and whatever he thought was real was a lie. And with that, the Enclave turns on me, but Eden's turrets keep me alive. His sentry bots keep me going. I don't know why I didn't put none of my stuff back on, but I didn't. I don't know why. I thought maybe it'd be funny to walk out like this in my underwear, but with that, Fox is outside waiting on me, clearing the Enclave for me ahead.
Them from starting the purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send win this.
All right, Sarah. The pride goes in.
Sounds like some kind of euphemism for something. But also, this is me when my parlay hits on FanDuel. I didn't really mention it before, but I grabbed Sticky because I thought we needed more people to the posse. You know, I figured for dramatic effect we'd bring him out at the battle, and here he is in all of his glory. And surprisingly, Liberty Prime did not get stuck once during this whole quest. He actually made it through alright. This is the only glitch I had. This floating laser rifle that was also named Night Captain something. I don't know, man. It's Fallout 3. You gotta deal with it sometimes. I then noticed Sticky was scared. He's only 16. So I gave him a plasma rifle and some Tesla armor to make him feel safer. And just like that, my boy Sticky's back in the fight, taking it straight to the Enclave. That's my boy. No! 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 Sticky! You bastards! They got him! Give me your shit back, man. I not only kill the Enclave inside for my dad, I do it for Sticky. Butch is still here. Somehow, I don't know how, but I guess I tried to keep him alive more when Sticky went. So I take it straight to the Enclave, making my way, fighting to the Purifier. I don't know where the footage went of me killing Autumn, but I did. We're here, so you get the idea. I asked Butch to turn on the Purifier.
You got something to say to the Butch man? That chamber? Right there? With all the radiation? Man, no way. I'll end up dead, or worse. I could be one of them ghouls. Ain't gonna happen.
So with Butch not wanting to look like Walter Goggins, I head on to the Purifier room, and I start it up myself. The radiation overwhelms me, and Ponyboy dies. That's it for today, y'all. I appreciate you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you didn't enjoy the video, it's okay. Leave a dislike, and leave a comment why you didn't enjoy it. I'm gonna hop off here. Much love. Y'all be safe.